Maisie Starr, Fade Into You.
Yeah,
her name? Fade Into You. Yeah, Fade Into You.
I'm thinking of Crash Into Me.
No. Maisie Starr.
Dave Matthews Band.
She would have been at the same 94 Woodstock. Yeah.
You know, Dave Matthews Band dumped a bunch of turds on people?
Certainly do.
Hilarious.
I do.
Hey, everybody.
It's called his music. All right, welcome to the show. What he did out of his RV.
Yeah, on a bridge.
Yep, they deserved it. Hi, I'm Dave Landau. Welcome to Normal World.
I'm Quarterback Garrett. Welcome as well. Joining us. As
Angela, it's me. Hi, hump day.
What's up? How's it going?
Good.
I'm
That was a little awkward getting started.
It really was.
We were just having a deep conversation about
Maisie Starr.
Maisie Starr, and then the show started. Dave, if people wanted to see you in like real life, where could they go?
I'll tell you where they could go.
dates?
They could go Lexington, Michigan at the Lexington Village Theater, October 4th, and October 11th and 12th to the Improv in Raleigh, North Carolina. And there's a whole bunch of juicy dates right there, dating all the way back to weeks ago. So yeah, whatever. Also got Appleton, New York coming up. Nice. Appleton, Wisconsin, Buffalo, New York. Come on out.
Do it.
And also the 25th, actually, it's pretty important, of October. This is for Toys for Tots. It's going to be in Toms River, New Jersey. 100% of the proceeds go to that. Come out to the show. Where can we find you, Garrett?
Nega Garrett's my new channel. Got a video. Got 2 videos, actually, if you want to go watch those. Thank you so much for subscribing and checking out those videos. Also, thank you for subscribing over here. Not to those people that don't subscribe, because I have a problem with you. Angela?
Hi.
You don't have a place,
Oh,
right?
yeah, sorry.
Oh, my gosh.
I got distracted.
Self-promotion.
Angela does horror on
Thank you.
YouTube.
There you go.
Out later this week.
Is that all one word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's how that works on the internet.
All right. And joining, like and subscribe. Tongue punch the like button. Do we have that? Professional.
Yeah, perfect.
And that is an 18-year-old and up like button.
Yes, as a fully grown adult.
On Diddy. Oiled. All right. Anyway, welcome to the show. Joining us today, he is the host of the
The Chad Prather Show.
Chad Prather Show. It's because I was going to say Prather twice, and I hate having to say the same like this. It's weird. I hate your name. He is the host of the Chad Prather Show, a friend of mine. Please welcome to the show one of my favorite people. Inside and out, Mr. Chad Prather.
That was potentially one of the most redundant intros I've ever heard.
It's repetition.
You wrote it.
That's how you get those
A lot of
plugs
Chad
in.
Prathers involved with that.
Where can we find your hats? I like them.
PratherTees.com.
There you go.
To continue the redundancy, PratherTees.com.
Yeah.
This is how we sell ourselves.
You have merch?
Yes.
I have merch, all of our unapologetic line, Unapologetic Patriot. Bam. That's the old classic right there. We got the cool stuff.
Dang, you're already on to new stuff.
Nice.
Oh, we got new stuff. I actually tattooed one of my designs on there. You can go get the patch hat.
Ah, the one on my lower back.
One on your lower back.
Yes.
I actually took a picture of you off of OnlyFans, and I took it to my tattoo artist, and then my apparel guy said that would make a cool leather patch.
Really?
I was like, could we put Landau underneath the skull?
Yeah, very few people get to have that, but it is a gang.
Yeah, it is.
Gang has been back there.
It is.
Tight gang.
Also joining us, speaking of Tramp Stamp, she is the host of Sara Gonzales Unfiltered. Please welcome to the show this bitch, Sara Gonzales.
No one was supposed to know about the tramp stamp, Dave.
I'm sorry. I thought you got his tramp stamp.
She also wrote that intro.
She did. I wanted to do that because she wanted it to be. Yeah, she wanted it to be more like debonair.
Yes.
But I didn't call her a bitch without permission because she scares me.
Yeah, she's
But how are you?
I'm good.
Oh no, you're a good egg.
I'm good. By the way, I have merch too.
You really?
I'm not wearing it.
rubbing it in.
You have merch?
Where do you find it?
What the heck?
SaraMerch.com.
Nice.
Where do you get this merch stuff?
Oh no, it's not on the Blaze. If you go to that and try to find Normal World, just scroll down until you don't find it.
Yeah. It's fine. Not bitter about it. It's fine.
No, it's no big deal. Why would you want? You can pass Pimp on a Blimp.
Yeah.
You can pass I Heart Big Booty Latinas.
Keep scrolling, and you'll never find us.
And then you can land on nothing.
Yeah.
You can land on attack. Oh, look, a sample. A sample we
Good,
got.
though. It's a good sample.
Yeah.
Just for you, though.
I know. Doesn't this look like something you want too? The Normal World. It looks like I got it at a Diddy party.
It looked like
It has multiple uses that drinking vessel does.
that looks like a Diddy relic.
Yes, it does. it's filled with oil.
Baby oil.
Full of it.
Well, welcome to the show, and I want that all to stay in. I'm serious.
cut any of
I
that.
don't want to. Don't cut it. It needs to be said
beautiful.
over and over again in a passive aggressive way.
Until it happens.
Yeah, which it won't.
Until you out in the chat says, I want a shirt, and then we'll make it happen.
Start writing letters.
Yeah. Aggressive ones.
Yeah,
Not too aggressive. Just
like
enough
threatening
aggressive.
ones.
What the hell did we sign up for?
No, listen.
Normal world show.
Now, I know the pace of things around here. So if you put out like a Trump has survived 2 assassinations T-shirt, by the time the actual T-shirt gets on the Blaze website, he will have survived 7.
We better get started.
Why don't we start the 7 shirt now?
You want to look forward to the future. Or you could put Trump rip. I don't know. Yeah. Just predict.
That's like the Super Bowl. We have both shirts out.
You know, odds on, betonline.com. Trump doesn't make it to November 5th. So just go ahead and put the shirt out right now. A little
Natural causes 2041.
little gold embossed tombstone. Mar-a-Lago on the horizon in the back.
In memoriam.
Oh, there's no way he's not going to get buried with gold.
No. Oh, in a gold casket?
He's got
Heck
to.
Yeah, I hope so.
It would be like going to a pimp's funeral and there's not, spinning wheels on the coffin. You're like,
Disappointed.
Whose funeral am I even at?
Is this
you'd
Donald
say.
or some other guy?
Well, welcome to the show. Speaking of genius artists, you guys are fans of Ellen DeGeneres? Die Hard? No?
Don't lie. Come on.
No.
You've read all her books?
Does she have books?
Star of the Ellen DeGeneres show.
Literature?
Star of Dancing?
Oh.
Please.
Star of
Finding Nemo?
Finding Nemo.
I do watch.
I liked Finding Nemo.
Yeah, I do like that.
She came
Not
out
because of
on
Ellen.
The Ellen Show.
Yeah, see?
Do you remember that?
It was a big thing.
Yes.
Jeremy Piven didn't have hair. Now he does.
Oh,
Weird.
that is weird.
Yeah. Yep. Anyway.
Huh.
So 2 years after the end of The Ellen Show, amid allegations of cruelty, megalomania, and cultivating a toxic workplace environment,
Why'd you look at me?
like Ellen DeGeneres, who brought literal chickens, after her figurative one. I don't even know what this means. What?
I'm very confused at that.
Who bought literal chickens?
Like she literally started a
After
farm?
her, yeah, she started a farm.
Okay.
And they've come home to, I don't know, I guess because they came home to roost. It was a
Did
joke.
you write this?
She did. Anyway, she has returned to Netflix with a brand new comedy special.
Oh, this is going to be great.
Because Ellen has been out of the limelight for a couple years. Again, yes, her producer killed himself, and many people were said they were abused by her. But
Not good.
let's see what she has to say. Let's watch a little bit of Ellen's new special.
Is the Queen of Nice
This is her promo.
really the Queen of Me?
Nice.
Respond to this with the most insane stories about.
I think we're going to need to
Talk
comment.
over it so we don't.
It's Netflix.
It's an ad.
Yeah, but it's Netflix.
Free advertising.
An ad.
Toxic, phony, hypocrite, liar.
Things are really spiraling. Ellen DeGeneres.
Okay.
Okay, so she's
She's like-
acknowledging it.
Yeah. She's going to take it on herself.
It looks promising. What do you guys think?
I could tell you this. You can be funny and still be a bitch.
It's true.
True.
I've seen it.
Sarah?
He's literally talking about me.
No one said you're funny.
Yeah, I can't wait to not watch that.
Oh, I know. It was so
I'm
good.
really pumped about
Time
that.
saved.
Yeah.
Well, we do have a clip. So
gosh.
you got to watch
That
it.
You're
was
gonna force me to watch it. Is what
Yes.
you're saying.
So let's
Okay.
let's see one of her bits. Let's be fair, right?
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm impatient and I'm demanding, I'm direct. I'm a strong woman.
Oh, yeah.
All right. No punchline there, but still clapping.
Still going?
Wow.
All right. It's now still going.
Okay.
They are now standing up. The room is standing up for her, saying she's impatient, direct, and a strong woman.
She's had sex with some strong women, too.
She has.
This is the Hannah Gatsby genre
This is
comedy.
You know, she was not.
Really still going.
This is the problem with comedy. They don't.
She was not a bad comedian. I'm not going to take that away.
Yeah, I thought she was funny in times.
I just want to be clear. She said
Oh my
nothing.
gosh. It's still
going.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we had to cut that because it goes on for minutes.
Shut up.
No way.
See, that's the problem.
Half the special is just.
She said woman. In general, is that comedians these days, they're more after applause than they are laughs.
I don't know.
But that right there.
I don't know
is
how
a room
that
full of
happened,
bitches.
though. But I don't even know what garnered applause. Like, you basically just went out there and said, yes, all these things are
I
accurate.
did it.
Slay Queen.
This is North Korea.
Slay Queen.
This is like Sudan. This is Saddam Hussein live in Baghdad, except he would have had punchlines.
We would have been funny.
Like, they're all just like, yeah.
You know what it
I'm
was?
strong, I'm demanding, and I forgot the third joke.
I'm direct.
Oh, I'm direct.
It's clap, 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 clap. Look around. Oh, they're still clapping. Clap, 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 clap. Can't stop clapping because they're the pressure. Clap, 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 clap. Oh, we're standing up. Okay, clap, 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 clap. Like it's not going to stop. It just continues to go.
So her hour-long special was 12 minutes of her.
Mostly clapping. There's a good chunk of applause. There's some minor applause. There's a lot of whistling, and then she says words.
If you boil it down, every special is that. Okay.
I want to be the comedy writer for that special.
Oh yeah, where you just have to come out and
750 words.
well, you just have to go into a thesaurus and think of the words megalomania, cruel.
How do I make these sound flowery?
Yeah, how do we puff this up? I'm sure she just got her old writers for the show that she used to hit with phone books.
Say nice things about me, motherfucker.
Write my jokes.
You remember how I used to make you cry? Yeah. All right.
This is in the middle of the special. She just starts dancing.
I think she
And the whole
dances
crowd starts
out.
dancing.
God.
I always liked that about her talk show that she came dancing out. I think all men appreciated it.
Yeah, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
I think men always enjoy looking at something they can't get.
That's what it was. I think men were jealous because she was unattainable.
That's
And
the deal.
I always thought she was David Spade.
It's the ears.
I couldn't tell who was who until I heard the punchlines, and then I was like,
I
oh.
saw Joe Burrow playing for the Bengals on Sunday, and I thought, Ellen?
I was actually, when she came out, I was waiting for Machine Gun Kelly to start singing, and it turned out it was Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh, I should have brought out a guitar.
She wasn't a bad comedian though, and people will say like, yeah, she was, and she wasn't. She didn't get as far as she was by being a grabby comedian. But like at this point, it has come down to the fact, not a great person, which is fine. You don't really get that far sometimes because you are, but she's been called out for it. That doesn't mean that this is acceptable to clap for 2 minutes at nothing.
Like there's still a line there. Okay. It's very sad.
And she
Very sad our situation.
She wouldn't piss in their ear if their brain was on fire.
Yeah.
No.
But they are sucking her.
I feel like that's difficult as a woman. You can't.
Well, it's hard to aim.
Yeah.
But you can
I
squat.
mean, it'd get in your ear and on your face, and
You're going to cover the fire.
You're not precise.
no.
Well, she ain't had no babies because she's against God and her ways.
And at that moment, Dave held up his relic from the pity party.
Yeah.
Diddy party, sorry. Diddy party, Diddy, but there it is.
This is brought to you by
Another thing Ellen's
Diddy party.
never done.
by Ellen's Comedy Jacker. Watch the show like Portia has to.
Oh, my God.
Can you imagine a man that was accused of all of these things who just went out on stage and got applauded for that long for owning it and saying, yeah, I did all those things.
Yeah, I did that. Louis C.K., I pulled it out and whacked on him.
Well, yeah, Louis C.K. Well, Louis C.K.
Well, he was the only one that.
Ovation.
Louis C.K. got a laugh and a bit of applause, but it was just he came out and said at Madison Square Garden, he goes, "You all have a friend that don't know you're here right now."
Yeah,
because it was still shame.
He still had a joke. Like,
yeah, it was hilarious.
Yeah, he was willing to make himself self-effacing.
Yeah,
which is funny.
And that's what I mean.
But that wasn't self-effacing. That was just like self enlightenment. She was like, "Oh, look, I am a strong woman."
Right.
I may be a little pushy.
To be clear, nobody was pissed at her for being a strong woman.
Right.
Sarah's a strong woman.
She was known.
Tom's a bitch.
No, but you are though. But she was
Literally
known,
introduced her that way.
She was known 20 years ago, 30 years ago for not being nice.
Yeah.
She
Right.
always had that reputation. It's like it was just to the extreme amount where it's like, well, you pretend to be like to the point where you adopt a dog and then as you leave the studio, you just throw it in a garbage disposal. Like you had extremes, you know?
Well, it was the facade of like kindness and happiness and all this like light that she put forth on that show, and it was all fake.
It was
If you're just going to be a shitty person,
they did
then
the
be a
same
shitty
thing
person.
Yeah.
with Rosie O'Donnell. Remember Cutie Patootie? She had the talk show too. And it came out that Rosie was a bitch as well.
When she pretended to have a crush on Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
When they were both like, all right, we're both not gay.
Yeah. They were going to the
do an
same
interview.
barber.
Both going in for a beard trim.
Which one? Oh,
God, what an awful. Do you remember how bad that was?
Horrible.
Rosie O'Donnell show.
Yeah, but like when Tom Cruise would come on and he'd be like, "Oh," she'd be like, "Oh boy," Freudian slip. She's all excited about it.
Yeah.
Ever want to see her wearing lingerie? Watch the movie.
thank you.
Eden
No.
with-
No, thank you.
Thank you.
And yeah, have
You
it.
don't need to. You don't
This
need
to
to
me-
give us the
Thank
name.
you.
We're not going to look that up.
Horrible.
This is the world we live in. Like Kamala Harris has a 93% turnover rate on her staff.
Correct.
And they just bury that under the rug. Like, we know she's a bitch. She's a mean person. She's not a nice person. She's not easy to work with. But she's still the goddess. She's the second coming.
Right.
I mean, she's fantastic. She's amazing. So let's applaud her for. And the only thing different between that and when they introduced Kamala at the DNC was there were 75 thank yous that came out of Kamala, and Ellen just laid there and soaked it up. Which is something that people in her persuasion normally don't do.
I give it in. Bring it to me.
Well, what's odd about it too is, yeah,
Back to the Diddy relic. The Diddy urn.
now you've been a big fan of Kamala, right?
Me?
Yes, the whole time.
Documented, yes.
Oh, yeah. #1 Kamala Harris fan right here. Oh my God. She's just, what I love about her is she's just so smart. You know?
Articulate.
Yeah,
love
she's just
how
so
she's
insightful.
Direct
Okay.
and and strong.
Yeah, strong.
Yeah.
A strong woman right there.
Okay.
Paved her own way.
Yes.
Didn't get to where she was by.
She grew up in a middle class home.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
humbles her.
Really.
With parents that you're not sure when they died or whatever.
Yeah. Like ancestors that like owned slaves. That's my favorite thing about her.
Well, just like one of us.
I guess
I can relate to that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm from Georgia. I can relate.
It's just like us.
I'm Irish Italian. I don't think we came over during the.
Pretty sure the Harris family owned your family.
They may have
At some point, yeah.
From what I understand, they owned hundreds of thousands of slaves.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which seemed like such a large number for at the time.
Doesn't sound middle class.
I mean, how much yard work did you have?
A whole island.
And that's a lot. There's a lot of slaves. It's unnecessary.
That's yeah.
You think you'd pay?
Who are you to determine how many slaves are necessary?
I don't even have a one butler.
Now they tell us that
Wouldn't
slaves.
you like one?
Yeah.
They tell us that slaves built America, and America's been pretty great. I've been to Jamaica, which begs the question: they must have had some shitty slaves
Well,
because it's not that nice.
The weather's nice.
that's true.
But it does have storms,
True.
Does.
and if you get off the all-inclusive resort, there's a good chance you take a 12 gauge to the belly.
That is true. I did go to Jamaica, and it was.
You've been there too.
Oh yeah. Have you ever seen a starving cow? It's weird.
It doesn't seem like it should be happening.
Like,
On the beach.
yeah, like on your way
No.
to there, and then they're like, "You want to rent a jet ski?" And you're like, "No." You want to buy some cocaine that's yellow? No, the cocaine's not yellow.
Shouldn't be. It might be
Not that I was in
heroin.
the
Is that
market,
heroin?
but I mean, it's like I don't want to get into semantics with you.
You're like an expert.
Come on, we have to we diet, man. I'm like, no, you didn't. You're selling me some weird lemon Ajax shit, and I don't.
Feel the rhythm, man. Feel the rhyme.
I came here for a friend to get coke. It's not important.
Details, Dave.
I got a jet ski filled with cocaine.
Yeah.
All right. And yeah, they make the whole thing.
A weird place?
Anywhere you go, though, I don't care about leaving America anymore.
No.
Everywhere, like I wanted to go to so many places, and then I'm like, oh, what's that like? I'm like, oh, I guess they're just stabbing each other in the street.
Is that a recent development, or has that been going on the whole time?
I went to all the places.
Stabbed.
And trust me.
Did you?
I've been to all the places.
What's your favorite?
None of them, because I'm with you. Like I don't want to go to Milwaukee at this point. I've been to all the places. I went all the way to West Africa to meet a white girl from Alabama, and we had 4 children together.
Really?
I've been to all the places.
Is this real?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
You didn't go there to meet her.
I didn't go there to meet her, but I
You
met her
met
while
her
I was
there.
there in
Like you did
Nigeria.
a lot of
Where are the
extra
4
work.
children? I'm confused.
4 children. Well, I mean, she was a white girl from Alabama, but I met her in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So that's another story. But I've been to all the places, and I'm telling you, it was shitty then too.
You're just brushing over that.
That's a lot of detail that I feel like you're missing.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Do you know what's really exciting though?
Is it a letter?
Oh.
No, this was before emails and the internet existed. We had to
I'm sorry. I
Just
just
it on a
communicate.
tablet or something?
Yeah, 1995. I met the mother of my children in Nigeria.
really.
Yeah, she was a school teacher in Nigeria.
That's incredible. But you didn't like Nigeria.
And you were a
Oh no, it's a deadly place. I would never
Yeah.
go there. Now it was a deadly place then. I mean, it was
I was
not.
going to say it was worse then.
It's not
right?
unusual to be in Lagos, Nigeria, which at the time was a city of 10 million people, and see
worse?
a dead body on the side of the sidewalk there, on the sidewalk with a members-only jacket covering their head. Nobody would touch them. They'd be blown up in 3 days.
I mean, all due respect, I lived in Harlem.
I'm from Detroit.
You're like,
I've seen some unattended to bodies in my.
I'm familiar with Michigan.
Like one of those places I don't want to go.
Yeah, no kidding.
Sarah, what were you going to say? I'm sorry, these misogynists here.
Are you going to talk?
know.
stepping all over you?
Yeah.
You're saying they should have been alive.
Thank you.
You had something
Thank
interesting.
you,
to
Garrett.
say. You told us it was going to be interesting.
No, I didn't. I just said good news. All of these places that you're talking about that are total shitholes are all being imported here.
They're here.
So
great.
It's really good news. Yeah. So you don't actually have to go to Jamaica or Nigeria or any of these other places. You can actually just stay where you are and they'll come to you.
That's how we get
Great.
the flavor of other countries.
It's a melting pot.
like
Diversity is our strength.
One of those services, like
Yeah.
Dash or something.
Spicy.
Bring it to you.
Yeah, you get to know different cultures.
Yeah, it's like the Holy Trinity that's uncooked, like the peppers and the onions and the.
And the cats.
Do you know how much I enjoy sitting in the back of an
Feline.
Uber and just hearing someone swear at their wife in different languages I don't understand?
Enriching.
You know what's great is when I'm in the back of an Uber in some city, USA, and I actually start speaking to the driver in Yoruba or Igbo.
Really?
Because I can immediately recognize they're from Nigeria or where they're from.
Do you wait till they say something
Oh yeah,
racist and then you're like,
and then I
lean
watch
in,
them. I watch their face shit their pants.
and you're like, "Bunjaka, wow."
Yeah, I am with Igbo, which means peeled one.
It's got to scare the crap out of them when they're like, "He heard me."
He said Oibo. I said Oibo, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they know.
Like, white devil.
They basically call me the N-word. They call me the Nigerian N-word.
Dude, that's
Georgia.
fantastic. What a great language to know.
Oibo.
Like the most random thing where it's like,
Well, if you're going to ever be in an Uber, it's a great language to
it's
know.
like when you just start speaking Mandarin to somebody and then they're like, they'll love you for it though.
Yeah.
They'll be like, wait a minute, you're not a retarded American?
Please come eat at my family's dinner.
Mandarin
table.
is a language that's going to be handy here in a couple of years, maybe months. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Mandarin and
goes.
Spanish are going to be two ways because you're going to want to be able to say, like, I'd like to work for you and please don't sell my child in Spanish. Like, there's two ways that's going to all, you're going to want to be trilingual. Anyway, speaking of which, speaking of getting high,
Oh.
we got to get into it.
It's got to be done.
We're talking about real stuff here. It's not your little show.
Little rinky dink show.
It's not your little research show with proper takes
Topics and interesting things to add to
with good points. Galaxy Gas is a brand of nitrous oxide that is intended for use only in whipped cream chargers and dispensers, by the way, according to the Atlanta-based company that makes it. And right now, it is very dangerous, and kids are starting to get high all the time on this Galaxy Gas. And they use the chargers to transform their cream and other ingredients into nitrous oxide. They just use it
what?
straight.
It's right out the bottle.
They just use the
their
crack.
cream.
What they do is they buy
us.
a cracker, right?
Okay.
And then they put the nitrous oxide, the galaxy gas container into the cracker. And then you put a balloon on one end and you crack it. And then that fills up.
No. You don't even use the balloon anymore, dude.
No?
Oh, no balloon. Straight out the freaking bottle.
So this is right out the bottle.
Right
the
out the
kids are
bottle.
getting high.
That's
Right
why
out
you
the
have like
bottle.
a duster lip
Yeah.
situation on the.
Oh, so now I'm sorry. I was reporting this wrong. This is why it's even more convenient than back in the cracker days.
And you can get it on Amazon for it's totally legal.
How is that?
What's a cracker?
A nitrous cracker is,
Thank you. I
a
didn't know
whipped
either.
cream. It's from my culinary days. You would go into a head shop and you would ask for. It's like
Making desserts.
basically a contraption that's like a piece of plastic or metal, and then you twist it, and what it does is it squeezes the nitrous outside of the nitrous cartridge, and it'll go and fill a balloon. And then
And then you suck it out.
You're
of the balloon.
thinking of like the little ones that you'd put into like a paintball gun or something like that. The little cartridges.
the nitrous
Yeah.
cartridges.
Yeah.
No, these are for whipped cream.
Oh, okay.
You buy them
These
for
ones
whipped
are, yeah.
cream. Yeah, no, this
I thought you were talking about the smaller ones because they use those too.
for that. No, but you can also buy. Well, you can also get a tank of nitrous from AutoZone and sell it, even though there's
The thing though with these is
chemicals
that
in it
they
you don't wanna
have like
huff.
fruity colors on them. It's like
Pull up a picture
blueberry
of a
and
nitrous cracker.
cherry and stuff.
No, they're flavored.
I don't know if they're
flavored.
flavored, but they have these like
They're
these
not.
designs on them that look like they're flavored in some way. So it makes it look like it's a fun thing to use or whatever.
Yeah,
So much about this world I don't know.
So basically,
I know. That's what
instead
the young
of
people are doing, man.
instead of whipping up some whip and adding your fun with the air, the nitrous air to make it into cream, they're huffing the air to get high. So like this back in the day, you would have a nitrous cracker. That's a fancy one. I don't know this guy. I can't have money. But you see I'll explain.
Wow.
Let me. These
just
are the
gonna
old
break down how to do
cartridges. Look, I don't think they should be using these at all. What you need to do instead of Galaxy Gas is it isn't for pros, okay? What you need is what I suggest that you use as today's sponsor, Dave's Sweet Cream Cartridges. Prevent pain signals from reaching your body for twice as long as the leading brand with Dave's Sweet Cream Cartridges. And thank you, Dave's Sweet Cream Cartridges, for sponsoring this episode.
Does it lead to brain damage, Dave?
It doesn't matter.
I'll take two.
All I'm saying is it makes you not feel pain for a little bit.
All right.
This one double time as some of the others. See those cartridges though?
Yeah, the little ones.
If we go back to my brand, my very safe for children brand, in my sweet cream cartridges.
Yeah, those are the ones I was talking about. You put those in like a airsoft gun, or
You
a
can
paintball
put them
gun.
into. Oh, I had a nitrous BB gun for sure. But these ones you would put into a cracker that would fill a balloon. Then you would huff the balloon. If you look up a cracker and balloon or nitrous and balloon, it should show that.
That's the thing.
Did nobody here do this?
No.
No,
What, you never huff nitrous once?
No.
no.
All right, look, when we get out of here, we're gonna get weird. All we're gonna do is we're just gonna go to Kroger. We're gonna grab some Galaxy
gas.
And you've never once been like, no, everybody's asleep and just out of the whipped cream can just to see what it feels like?
Dave, I used to be fat. When I took the whipped cream bottle out of the fridge, I was just eating it.
But so,
I was just spraying the whipped
but
cream.
never
in my
ever
mouth.
did you have the disappointment of it was out of whipped cream and the air was just going in your mouth?
I mean, yeah, but I would just stop it very quickly, so I didn't get high or anything. I wasn't just like, I'm gonna keep going.
You could have lost weight with a drug addiction had you just.
She was that
Options.
close.
You never did this?
I didn't.
Yeah, no whips.
There it is. See?
Surprisingly.
The nitrous cracker.
So now here's the thing.
You crack it, and look, it comes with a balloon. They're not even hiding it.
They are not hiding it at all.
Do you think this show might be too educational?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Oh, I'm trying to tell the kids not to do this.
Because I walked into
You're
this
telling
shit
them-
knowing nothing.
No,
Okay,
okay,
well,
this
look.
is the thing though, is they don't have to do any of that stuff because it comes on the bottles. They just buy the bottles, the crackers on there.
Oh, well, now they just get it with Galaxy Gas.
Yeah.
But I don't think they should. They should use Dave's Sweet Cream Cartridges. I want to pull that up. Half the price of Galaxy Gas. Dave's Sweet Cream Cartridges. Now available. Twice as strong and last twice as long.
20% off with code NORMALWORLD.
And we will send you a cracker with a balloon.
Recyclable butt plug.
That's right. You can use the thing after.
At a freaky party.
Times are
Dave's
tough.
sweet cream cook.
That's a big one.
Yeah, this
Objects in
That's
mirror are
extra-
larger
that's
than
Davies.
they.
That is XL.
honestly, this is insanely dangerous though, because this is like what you would do at a rave. And I just actually put up an article on my
Do you have a Substack?
no, I put up on my Instagram. It's an article of my arrest when I tried to buy
Drunken
a bunch
soda
of
pop
It says
drinker.
drunken soda pop drinker.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I went in and I tried to buy 20 cans of whipped cream. And the guy was pretending to ring me up, and he's like, "I'm not selling any of these."
Shut up.
Oh, I'm dead serious. It's on there. You can read
think
the
I can pull
article.
it up.
And see if you can pull it up.
Pretty classic.
And he was like, "I'm not selling any of these." And I'm like, "Why?" It's for my school float. And he goes, "You're," or he goes, "for the homecoming float." And he goes, "Your summer school's homecoming float is going to be made of whipped cream." And I was like, "Yeah, it's going to be cold that day." And he's like, "I'm going to call the police." And I'm like, "What?" So I went outside, and he had a soda stand set up for a discount soda. So I just opened my door and I just started filling up my car with them, flicking them off. And I'm like, "These are mine now." And I was already drunk. So I look over, and in my peripheral, I see a cop. And I was like, "Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you for the sodas." And then I got in and I got arrested. And then they pulled me over and they found
Here
my
it is.
half drink and 40
Oh,
on my seat.
Can I just say,
God.
as a side note, that Dave Landau is possibly, arguably, the most underrated comic in America. Like,
you.
the dude is incredible and smart, bright, fast, and I don't have a damn clue why. Because there's no possible way you should still have brain cells.
All signs point to 0.
What the? Like, damn, dude.
Yeah, I told that story on stage, and the guy's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah, I have an article about it. I'll post it tomorrow." And I did.
So funny. Imagine now, Chad, to your point, imagine how much smarter he would be if he just never did
my
those
God.
drugs.
You'd be
He'd
Elon
be
Musk
like
right
Albert
now.
Einstein.
You know
over
what?
here.
They'd be applauding him instead of Ellen.
Yeah, they'd be like, "He is brave."
Let's just
He's
keep
so
clapping.
smart. He knows to still be a dick.
Yes.
He got kind of tarted and he became nice.
You know, statistically, he's a miracle. You know what else is a miracle?
What is that, Dave?
Miracle Made sheets.
Oh, they are, man.
Yeah,
They
it's
are
all
so
right
nice
Wow.
at night.
That was
telling
beautiful.
you.
Especially during this hot summer.
Look,
Well done.
traditional bed sheets, they can harbor more bacteria than a toilet seat. Did you know that?
I did.
Yep. It can lead to acne, allergies, and stuffy noses. And that's just gross.
Gross.
Miracle Made offers a whole line of self-cleaning antibacterial bedding, such as sheets like we mentioned, pillowcases, and comforters that prevent up to 99.7% of bacteria. Using silver-infused fabrics. Do you know who they were inspired by?
Who's that?
Guess.
NASA?
That's right, Rocket Man.
Dang.
NASA. So go to trymiracle.com/normal. And right now, you are going to get 40% off. Plus, you're going to get 3 free towels.
That's 1, 2, 3.
That's right. For free.
For free.
You're going to get a hand, a face, and a
face?
body towel. My body's saying yes.
And your face. And your hands.
That's right. So all you have to do is go to trymiracle.com/normal. And then you will get an extra 20% off at checkout. They're just throwing
Oh
this
my
at you.
goodness. On top.
How are you not catching this? You're going to feel good when you go to bed. You're not going to be covered in bacteria like you always are.
You know you are.
And you're going to get a good night's sleep. So go to trymiracle.com/normal. And thank you, Miracle Made, for sponsoring this episode. Along with Dave's sweet cream card.
Which you can use on your miracle sheets.
That's right. Yeah, I guess I got too much into that without thinking anybody else, not realizing other people didn't do this.
Yeah.
I mean, I learned something new today. So
Yeah.
there's that.
How do you? So you're huffing what, the gas that's in the whipped cream can?
It's nitrous oxide, like laughing gas at the
So
dentist.
because I would drown in the whipped cream is what I would do, because I don't know how to separate the nitrous from the actual.
Yeah.
I was about to show you how to do it.
My family would get...
That's not any more educational. than that.
QB almost committed a felony right here
No,
on Normal
I'll send you the link.
World.
No, my family would get very mad.
Send you the link.
It'd go to, like, when I was a teenager, like, my dad would go to make, like, an ice cream sundae, and then it's like he'd go to use the whipped cream, and it's just dripping like an end of a Johnny Wad video. And it's just like, why is the Like, here we seem to find it every time we buy a whipped cream can. It seems like no gas.
Come in the
in
kitchen, you're like, what?
I'm just curious. Like, I've been
Very
at the Blaze
father.
Studios for 6 years now, and I'm wondering where is the closest grocery?
Right down the street. It's like a block away. Like Dave
The
said,
thing
we can
is
get
you
weird.
could
and-
enjoy like half the whipped cream because let's not pretend Ready Whip isn't a delight.
Ooh, it's great.
Google it.
So it's
good.
low
I'm on my
cal.
map,
Not that bad.
canisterworld.com.
How does a little bit of whipped cream make everything so much better? I'll tell you how. You add laughing gas. To it.
Wow. Missed opportunity in having some here tonight.
You know?
No, I could have let you all try it and see
Yeah.
how you enjoyed. You've done nitrous though.
No,
You've never done nitrous.
surprising.
I didn't mean to just accuse you.
You were just like,
Of course you did.
I'm surprised you haven't.
No, I've done enough cocaine to fill this room,
That's what I mean.
but not.
I've had gasoline.
I've never huffed anything.
is that, that might be worse.
You've huffed gasoline? Yeah, look, I'm not garbage.
Smells good.
Did you really huff gas?
Sometimes.
It smells good.
I don't know about that. I gotta.
Philip Seymour Hoffman in that movie where his wife kills herself just sitting outside.
I like it when things smell chemically.
Do you?
Ooh.
Smell.
How many times did you huff gas?
Probably like, what, in my whole
Every time
life?
she filled up.
15,
30
20,000
times maybe?
30 times?
In my entire life?
Raw ether?
I haven't had raw
You're
either,
just
but
driving
I've
through the
wanted to.
desert?
I've wanted to.
What's going on
Can
here?
I ask probably a really dumb question?
I've huffed raw ether. That's what I was wondering.
How do you huff gas?
Put on a rag.
Is you like you put it in your shirt or something?
Oh,
why I see people-
and then
You have
just
to have a buffer zone.
breathe.
And then
I mean, I did whippets in
Did you
West
do?
Hollywood, and then that led to some.
That's
weird-
what
This
we've
is
been talking
whippets.
about the whole time. They're
Whippets.
Same thing.
Whippets.
I'm kidding.
Oh. No,
I'm just saying all the
you
stuff I
mean
did in West
poppers.
Hollywood. Yeah, I did poppers.
You did nitrate poppers in West Hollywood.
Poppers in West Hollywood. I tell you, there's a lot of people there that want to buy you a drink.
They do.
They're so nice there.
Hannibal once made me do poppers, and then I cut my own face off.
Back when I was
job on the plastic
meeting,
surgeon,
when I
though.
was, writing sitcoms and meeting with all the studios, and I had to go in and meet with all these executives and assholes all the time. I'll tell you this as a true confession: I never met with a studio executive when I wasn't rolling on Molly. There was that. I had to feel some kind of loving feeling for these pieces of shit.
Soulless.
Did you sell a script?
Eric Tannenbaum that had 2.5 Men, he was really pissed off. We were that close, and CBS turned him down.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, and he was pissed. He was like, "There's no way CBS turns me
Was
down."
it because you had a pacifier in and were dancing with glow sticks?
It was right at the point.
Gallon of water.
It was at the time when Roseanne
11 a.m.
Roseanne Barr did Ambien.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, that literally sat across from an
eating a
ABC
candy
executive. First thing out of the ABC executive's mouth in that meeting, she goes, "Have you ever done Ambien?" 'Cause that was right when Roseanne had done.
Did you
Called
say
Valerie Jarrett.
Say yes and then call her a slur?
I was like, "Yeah, have you ever met Valerie Jarrett? Do you know Charlton Heston? I am not a monkey."
But look at the picture though.
So did you?
Side by
Side by side though.
Solid, yeah.
I don't blame you for taking. Molly's good
fair.
though.
Yeah, it was good. I had loving feelings.
Yeah, the old ecstasy would be. You know what I'm talking about.
No.
You take real dirty ecstasy that was cut
Sarah,
with
I
like
feel like the
speed and
same.
meth, and then you'd just be chewing your face. But
Don't you feel
Molly
kind
that was designed to ease
lame?
the death of AIDS
little bit, you
patients.
know?
Yeah.
Real top dollar stuff.
I do feel like I missed out a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said things to ex-girlfriends that I meant in those moments.
It's like a truth gas.
You've done Molly.
No.
You're lying.
Could we end this show early and go downtown?
Let's get freaky. Don't put her on the spot.
Once.
Once you did Molly.
I didn't like it.
Why do girls lie? Why do girls say no and then be like, "Okay, I made out with him for a
It wasn't
second"?
like a full. I don't
I
even think it was a
huffed-
full
What do you mean?
experience.
I huff silver paint every time I go to Home Depot, but I've never tried Molly.
I would never. I have standards.
Gonzales, you've had to have done some paint.
No.
Never huffed paint.
You've never done any drugs, have you?
I mean, I've.
Okay.
We're all wearing a wire, by the way.
Right. I mean, like,
A
I've.
live mic.
Like, I smoked pot in college, but that's
That's the extent,
edibles.
right?
But yeah, that's all I've done.
Yeah, somebody
Just a prude over here.
doesn't mind.
I'm going to be in Little Rock this weekend if anybody wants to come to my show and bring any activities.
Just like
Yeah.
Galaxy gas or whatever.
Bring a balloon.
I'll be at the Looney Bin. Bring me a
Cracker.
cracker.
Yeah, bring a cracker and a magnum condom to fill with laughing gas.
You know, I've huffed some markers.
Sorry if I've made
you know,
everyone
that's,
uncomfortable.
Scented ones?
Oh, no.
I scented ones.
Silly
yeah,
scents?
Get up in that.
Yeah, I do have those.
Should go woo.
Especially the banana.
Would you have tried back then? What with banana?
I was saying
markers, yes,
I have the silly scented markers.
We went to Sunday school, Dave.
I went to Sunday school.
You didn't have markers in
You
Sunday
didn't
school?
learn much from.
No, we were Catholic.
Which brings us back to
okay, it's
Diddy's
just-
relic.
No, we were just
Rulers and
just shame. You think they
Shame.
gave us anything with joy? They just sat there and were like, look.
pictures are from the
They're
devil.
like, see that guy on the cross? That's your fault.
3 years old.
That was Catholic Sunday school.
You know who didn't get to live to be an old man?
Yeah.
This guy, and you killed him.
You,
With your sinful ways,
Davy boy.
you want dessert.
Put this in your mouth.
Yeah, yeah, try it. This doesn't taste. Don't bite.
Gums.
It's a holy banana.
Don't worry, it's just some laughing gas.
Let me introduce you to my whipped cream.
Here's your dessert topping.
Don't use a cracker.
I will show you the world.
You are not alone. I am your father.
Why is there a line?
This isn't a church. I'm in an alleyway.
See, well, who needs to get high with this going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
High on
No, I think you got. Yeah, my son went to Christian Sunday school, and his was very upbeat.
Yeah, that's all. Mine
Yeah.
were always upbeat.
Mine too.
Yeah, we had cool, like, we had those blocks made out of cardboard and drawing of pictures and things
Yeah.
to color in, you know, like Noah's Ark and stuff.
Yeah, I used to draw a lot, and then
What'd you draw?
a lot of dark. But I mean, I liked cartooning, but most of them were very dark. Once I got like brought into the office many times in elementary school because a lot of it was just like gruesome. But they look like rock posters.
Yeah, like metal, like,
Yeah, like rap posters.
because it's from the devil.
Because they'd be like, "Is this wait?" Like I wrote a whole thing once, and my brother's name is Michael, but it wasn't because I called him that. I just called the guy Mikey in the book.
Oh,
Maybe it was. I don't know.
it might be a little.
But it was just him murdering his family in every page, and then I turned it in as a project.
That might be some
I
questions.
still have it.
No.
Yeah,
You should make that a children's book.
yeah.
Like,
And it's like
remake
the
it.
cover of it is like just, but it didn't look like
What
my
is
brother.
wrong with
And he
you?
was just holding a bloody knife. I was like in 3rd grade. And they were like, "We're gonna call your parents." I'm like, "So not an A or an E for excellent?" That's what we got.
Or ether.
Yeah, either.
Sometimes it's
Raw
the
ether.
stuff you work on the hardest that doesn't get you the grade.
Yeah, but I was good at that.
You did give it your all.
I mean, they said make a thing. It was near Halloween, so I had a guy who was a serial killer child.
Yeah.
And Michael Myers makes sense.
That's why I was naming him Mikey.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was like Junior Mike.
yeah.
Sounds like you put a lot of thought into that.
And they were like, "Are you afraid that your brother's gonna kill your family?" I was like, "No." I'm like, "It's just a drawing."
An artist.
Years later, did Mike kill?
Well, not our family.
There was that son of a bitch across the street.
He killed but I mean, it was.
It's never
We didn't
linked
know
back
him.
to him.
Yeah.
He was he had huffed gas and was behind the wheel.
Angela.
Family pulling out of a big boy. There's nothing wrong with admitting that. I've admitted to horrible things.
I don't
feel
care.
bad. Oh, good.
The only reason I didn't admit to the ecstasy is because I don't consider it to be a true ecstasy experience because I was on so much other stuff beforehand that I never
Sure.
really got like the actual experience of it.
Let's explore this.
When you're so overloaded, when you're so overloaded on drugs, you don't know what's
Yeah.
he halvesies is what you're doing.
When it's been days.
I don't know what to pinpoint here for this feeling.
So, Sarah, if we could get you to try a drug, what would it be? Let's say this on the-
LSD. You should do LSD.
No, none of that. No, because I
What
honestly.
about mushrooms? It's natural.
Yeah, but I'm really scared of the ones that make you hallucinate because I'm scared that I'm going to hallucinate
No,
something
I used to think
scary
that
and
too.
end up like chopping my own body parts off or something.
A big ice cream sundae that's like, "Remember me, Sarah?"
You start eating its face, and then it turns out to be like your neighbor or something.
Yeah.
Please forgive me. I'm also fat and battle with that.
Me too.
Well, you're skinny and I'm this.
Yeah, you just called me currently
I
fat.
called you old. You were old fat.
Inside.
I'm also
You are model attractive now.
We all have that fat passenger. That's always
I am
like,
not.
we
Yeah,
should
we
pull
all,
over, get a little bit of
Mine's my yes.
the Big Mac. Why don't you? You're hungry.
Dexter's fat passenger.
It's a long way back home, isn't it? And you're hungry now. It's easy. It's fast.
Instead of murdering people, he's just eating all the time.
I would, to honestly answer your question, I would say probably cocaine because I hear it keeps you skinny.
Oh, it
Yeah.
does,
You see, and you seem like somebody who would focus.
Yeah, like if it gives me more energy and it keeps me skinny, I'm kind of all in.
Sarah,
Like a productive thing.
Yeah.
Just do Adderall.
call me.
It's like
I got connection.
it's like Adderall, and you look like someone who can dance.
Boy, can I.
See?
My last name's Gonzales. What do you think?
Yeah. Not only can you cut a rug, but you can weave it and shake it out the door with cocaine.
And beat it with one of those big brooms.
Get all the dust off and bring it back inside.
It's true. I am really good at that.
No, but yeah, I can see that because
Just
I
mariachi
did
music,
coke
though.
just to stay awake because to keep me drinking.
So I read a book. I ended up reading a book. Apparently, Rob Eno here at the BlazeTV. We read the same book for different reasons.
Said it so weird.
And, like, I read this book because I was like, cocaine never made me high. It made me normal. And apparently stuff like Adderall and that kind of stuff and cocaine for people that are hyper a lot of times doesn't get you high. Because I had people who were like, I was like, let's do some cocaine. And they were like, it's 11:30 in the morning. And I was like, okay. And they were like, my whole day will be ruined. And I was like, I'll get stuff done.
Right. You're like, why would your day be ruined by a peppy substance?
Yeah. Like, I'll feel like you probably woke up feeling. Yeah. A cup of coffee. Now a cup of coffee makes me jittery. Cocaine, I can go to bed.
Yeah. That's when you know you have a problem is when you did coke an hour before and you can still catch some Z's.
It's like, you know what? I'm exhausted.
You're like, yeah, man, I just did an 8-ball, but I still feel like I'm nodding off.
I don't know if that book was right, but it justified my doing it.
So it was funny. You're like, I read my first book, high on coke.
Entire thing. Cover to cover.
Imagine being the person that wrote that book. I mean, he was up all night typing away.
Oh, yeah.
Clickety-clack, clickety-clack.
They do all these things. You're like, yeah, built a wing of a children's hospital. I started saving people. I did some vigilante work that was quite acceptable.
You are wearing a Batman shirt, which is a clue.
Yes.
From years from now, they'll show clips of this episode back and be like, was this man truly Batman?
You should have known.
He was 5'5".
Yeah, how did they know?
Kicking ass.
It was all thanks to fentanylist cocaine. And they show me walk to my car, and they're like, "Oh no, that couldn't have been him. That's not him. He looks like he's broken."
I think though, and I say all these things in the past tense because I'm reasonably clean. I think I've built up a resistance to the fentanyl.
You may have.
I mean, you know, it's got to be
You've been sober a while, so you don't want to test that because the resistance goes away.
could go away.
Yeah.
Like I've never had poison ivy either, but those are two very different things.
Yes. Well, they're similar.
If you put it up your nose,
Yeah. You can build up a resistance to a tolerance to a drug.
Wait, do you snort fentanyl?
Yeah.
yeah, if they
You
lace
shoot
it,
it,
you
too.
can shoot it,
Smoke
you can
it.
snort it, and sometimes they'll lace it in the cocaine, which is
Yeah.
kill people,
Right.
or put it in a pill, something like that.
Yeah.
This is an educational.
I know. I'm learning so much.
Yeah, like that's the problem is people smoke it and you can like kill like kids sleeping in the next room because they have no, like at all.
It's in the air and it's like second.
Yeah, like it's extraordinarily bad. And not to bring down the room, but like it's very, very potent.
Well, there we are, back to the cautionary tales.
Sorry. Yeah, see? That's why you shouldn't do drugs, kids.
I was all happy to go over to Northwest Highway and find a
When you
stripper.
play the more you should know.
Not anymore. She might be stowing something up her butt.
Good chance they all are on fentanyl.
Fentanyl. Is that? Oh, okay.
Let's talk
Why are you
about
looking at
this. Fentanyl? I like how you look
Look back at Angela like she might know what's up that stripper's
What
butt.
I'm talking about?
That's what's good about drugs, though, and whores, is you can get a cheaper amount of drugs and save money on the whore.
Combo.
More you know.
I got to process that. That's algorithmic right there.
I like that Angela just begrudgingly wrote that down because she knows she has to add that.
Dang it.
I don't think whores are a good idea.
No.
Unless
In
they're
general,
like,
yeah.
Well, unless
Bad.
they're like
It's degrading.
sex workers who are tested and enjoy what they do.
Have you ever been with a hooker and you didn't know she was a hooker?
No.
Yeah, I did that once in Vegas. I didn't sleep with her. I passed out,
We're
but I
in
woke up
Vegas.
and my blood pressure medicine was missing.
I feel like an Amish guy. Like I've done nothing.
Yeah. There was my buddy Fred Whitfield, who is a black cowboy rodeo tie-down roper, 8-time world champion. I took one.
He was a hooker.
He was
one
your
of his
spotter
belt
then.
No, but she stole Fred's belt buckle, which was in my room, and he's like, "Man, you gave my belt buckle to a hooker." I said, "No, but there's a hooker in Vegas that think Fred Whitfield has a small dick because his name was on the buckle." You never knew my name. No, she stole my blood pressure medicine. I didn't know she was a hooker. We were just playing blackjack, and we went up to the room, and I passed out.
How did you find out she was a hooker and not just a?
She was.
She stole your
She
stuff?
went through my stuff looking for cash, and I'm notoriously.
It could just be.
Maybe she was just
Cardi
mad
B.
that you fell
She took
asleep
a-
on her
Yeah,
and
it's
wanted
very
to
Vegas.
enact
She
took
revenge.
blood pressure medicine and a belt buckle. Okay. Okay.
Must have been one of those high class strippers. Or
This was Vegas. I don't know that she was high class. I'm not high class either.
No way.
So, shocker, I know.
I think she was just trying to get through college.
I mean, this is like confessions for me. Thanks for the therapy.
I'm sorry.
she
Oh,
is
I'm
someone's
down with
daughter.
it.
Don't forget.
But it's like going to a strip club. I once had a lighter that lit sideways, and this stripper's going on and on about how she's, in med school and become a doctor. And I'm like, here, make this lighter light. And she sat there for like 10 minutes getting pissed. And I was like, yeah, you're a fucking genius.
Oh, like the.
It just went sideways.
Okay.
Yeah. I love going to the strip club and talking to girls about their dads.
Yeah, I do too. I'm like, what's your father doing right now?
If I have to go, because I hate those places.
Yeah,
you have to go.
yeah, for like a bachelor party or because it's a Tuesday.
I'm like, yeah, come manipulate me, bitch.
Or
We're going to turn
you,
these tables.
Angela, who goes because of the buffet. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, good wings.
No, you could get good food. Once upon a time, you could get a
couple
good
times,
steak.
Yeah.
No.
I like the
$3 steak.
Legs and
She likes
eggs.
the eggs.
They have a breakfast buffet sometimes.
I ran into somebody this weekend who was from Jackson, Tennessee, and I asked him if the old Hickory Inn was still there because you could stay there for $19.95. You could get a sirloin for $3. You could sleep with the bartender and do karaoke. That was a deal.
That's a good deal.
And he said,
Best
it's still-
money I've
he
ever
said
spent.
it's still there. It's a crack den, and I said it was a crack den when I stayed there.
Chad, I think you and I are similarly yoked people.
Is that what? Okay.
I don't know what that is. I just mean we have a lot in common.
You
And I'm a
both-
Prather. I'm a Prather.
She's a Prather.
You were
Yeah.
correct. You were correct.
Oh, wow.
Yoked together.
You guys are of the Texas
Cut from the
ilk.
same cloth is what I mean to
Yes,
say.
what you mean. I know what you meant.
Yeah.
You were right the first time.
Yeah, we like a good time for cheap. That's what she's saying.
You're just living in the fucking Book of Mormon out in the sticks.
I guess
there.
so. I feel like Dave Chappelle in Half Baked when he's like, I'm an addict. I smoke weed. Like,
Saget stands up.
boo that man.
Boo this.
Never been to a strip club. I don't do whippets. I've never
You never been to a strip club?
Really?
Why?
Don't go.
Never
I've
been.
been. Yeah, I've been.
Yeah.
No, I married my wife when I was 18.
What does that have to do with the shit?
I was 18.
He's a good
I came
man.
from youth group.
How's that being a good man if you end up at a strip club?
I've just never had the opportunity to go or wanted to.
You've had the opportunity. You got the opportunity right now.
Yeah, you can go right now.
I will not go.
You are 2 miles from the best one in Dallas.
I'll go home.
You never
Get a good
wanted
show there.
glitter and an odor
my
on your
marriage.
jeans?
Which one?
Can I
Chad?
come with?
Which one, Chad?
Oh, that's a show for one.
We can just bring you. Be like, look, ruin his.
Amateur night at poor Black Garrett's house.
I just don't see the point in spending money. Like,
Take my clothes off here. I did that here.
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
It's for you guys
See, you're the nudist.
in the chat.
He's the stripper here.
Well, I want to get into this before we get out of here. Let's just jump into this real quick. Sam Elliott, guys. When we're talking about, good old boys, even though he's from California. But anyway, Sam Elliott did a commercial promoting Kamala, and it made me sad. Let's see it.
We're having this conversation again. So here we go. You know who the candidates are. You know what's at stake. One candidate promises a divided America filled with lies and hate. and one stands for change.
Change
Kamala
from
Harris
what?
has more courage,
The last 4 years?
honor, more guts
Yeah.
than this guy ever had. So you decide, are we really going back down that same
funny.
fucking broken road?
Oh, my
or are we
God.
moving forward?
It sounds like
towards
AI.
hope,
It
towards
does,
freedom,
but I guess it's him.
towards change.
We know.
Look at that, the picture in the corner. Like, you remember this guy.
This is. You remember when he said some horrible stuff on Mark Maron's podcast? He's trying to make up
And
for
the
it.
time for change is now. So what the hell are you waiting for? Because if it's the woman thing,
Oh, no.
it's
Oh, my
time to get over that. It's time for hope.
Oh no.
For change.
This is AI.
It's time to be.
I
a
feel like
man.
it's AI.
Yeah.
For a
I
woman.
wonder if he signed off on it. Yeah,
It
'cause
sounds like
that's-
AI, just the like inflection in the line reads don't sound like an
Yeah.
actor would line read.
Well, there's 4 of them.
What? Hey,
So,
maybe he's just old.
well, we can maybe even figure out. Here's commercial number 2.
There's more.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go ahead and tell you to vote for Kamala Walz. Because as long as the Jews run Hollywood, I'm gonna have to work. I didn't even realize she was black. Kamala Walz. So that could be
That sound more like
more like
Sound
him.
more like, yeah.
What do you think?
like way closer to him.
Yeah.
I think if he spent an hour with her in a room, just those two, he'd
Yeah.
this bitch.
Yeah, I think it's sounding more. It sounds like he maybe as they progress. Let's see
Yeah.
the third. Let's see the other commercial. There's one more. No, 2 more. Let's see this one. I'll be honest. I'm starting to find that Tim Walz is a little too fancy for me. Not really my flavor. Strikes me as one of those lad in the loafers types.
That sounded like
He
he.
sounded. He was drained a little.
Yeah, a little bit. On
But it
that
sounded like him.
one. Yeah, that one did sound like him, but it was a little less enthusiastic.
Well,
So we had another one.
I guess there's one more. Yeah.
Okay.
Beef. It's what's for dinner. Where's my whiskey? Here I come, God.
Sam.
So, I think
That's
that
why
was,
they had him off camera.
Yeah, I think that was for sure him, right? I guess he just hit his ear.
Man. But that doesn't count, I hear.
Oh, boy.
I'll say, whoever did that did a pretty good Sam Elliott.
Pretty
I was gonna
damn
say,
good.
whoever did
job.
that should always be allowed to do Sam Elliott, and it would be crazy if anybody said they couldn't.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine that being taken away from
That
someone?
would be horrible.
It's a little inside joke, but I bet it would take 30 seconds for you to figure out.
What's for dinner?
Beef. Well, we gotta go.
Son of a
Are you-
bitch.
I'm sitting cross-legged. I don't like it.
Getting real tight here.
I caught myself doing that a minute ago.
I know. I don't like it.
I don't know if that was a cue to end the show or to say, where can we find you, Sarah?
Oh, you can find me all over social media at Sara Gonzales TX. YouTube, it is at Sara Gonzales Unfiltered. There's no H in Sarah. Nobody says Sarah.
No one.
It's unnecessary. And also there's an S at the end of Gonzales because I'm not like, I'm white passing. So there's
Okay.
Z.
Did you change it?
They actually
On the
changed
boat?
it. Yeah, they actually changed it when my family migrated here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they changed it in the register.
Or like it'll be an S.
Literally.
Did you come in on Ellis Island or over the fence?
Or in the river?
It wasn't Ellis Island, but it wasn't over
He's
the
so
fence.
far away.
Isn't there only one way you could get to America back then?
They make you go the long way.
Poor family has poor ways. We walked.
Yeah, everybody I know who came in through Ellis Island, they were just like, your name's this now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I had my grandparents showed me like the documents that they had from before
Yeah.
when it was with a Z. So
Do you like the S more?
yeah, kinda.
Yeah, you like the S?
You got all above your raisin.
What? I mean,
highfalutin.
yeah. I mean, I feel like anyone who's racist might think I'm a little bit more white and think better of me.
Oh, well.
One of them $2 names.
That's how you got the interview with the Blaze. They were like, we see there's an S where there's supposed to be a Z.
We were afraid there for a second.
We're just diverse enough.
Yeah, exactly. We like DEI, but not that far.
Yes, if you don't mind, I guess we can take the plastic off the furniture before you sit down. So I see you're here for the cleaning position. Oh, I'm sorry. You're a broadcaster? Do you speak English?
How do you spell your name?
Hola.
Can you do ad reads? As long as you can. Sure.
Do you speak American?
Chad Prather. Where can people find you?
WatchChad.com or come see me this weekend, the Looney Bin, Little Rock, Arkansas, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, 3 nights, 5 shows. Let's get.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a fun club.
Yeah.
Fun club.
Is it?
Yeah, Looney Bin Little Rock's great.
Oh, right.
I love that room.
Yeah.
Dave?
I do.
Didn't get canceled on this one.
Oh, yeah, you got canceled from Kansas City.
Got canceled Kansas City.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
That's not good. They shouldn't cancel comics.
Ever.
Even if it's Alex Stein doing Asian jokes
Yeah.
for Tucker.
Messed up.
Who would have thought at a Tucker Carlson show someone would get racial?
And it not be Tucker.
That's the shock. That's where
You know how bad that reporter wanted it to be Tucker? And at the end he's like, well, I got Alex Stein saying some stuff everybody knew he would say.
they had a whole article already written, had to change the name.
Yeah.
Alex Stein.
Switching it over. It's like,
Dang it.
he did an Asian voice.
Dave, where can people find you?
Oh, I'm sorry. This weekend you cannot find me in Jacksonville, Florida because of the hurricane.
That's right.
I
Very
know.
sorry. I hope everybody's
yeah.
safe out there.
That's a better way to get canceled.
I know it is.
I mean, there's going to be death and destruction.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
not like saying anything about race.
No, but for me,
Yeah, personally.
Yeah.
is better.
The score.
But well, I mean, some people will die,
They already have.
But it won't be you.
but it won't be of laughter.
Not
I think you should go anyways. You should do a show on top of the rubble.
Yeah, that's true. I should just show up next week and be like, yeah, what's
What
up?
are you gonna do?
We shall rebuild.
Exactly.
So I'll be at Mothership on Friday and Saturday in Austin, which I'll be on random shows. So if you're there, maybe you'll see me.
Maybe you won't.
And then also Lexington Theater, October 4th. Derek Richards is joining me.
Ooh.
And then you can, just go to davelandau.com. Please come out to the shows. You can also send money to my OnlyFans. And please pick up Dave's Sweet Cream. I forgot the name of my product. Can you just put up a picture? Thank you. Dave's Sweet Cream Chargers are now available for kids' lunch pail sizes.
Oh. And you can find my new channel, Nega Garrett. That's N-E-G-A, no R, Garrett. Right there on YouTube. And I have some videos over there. You can check
I
those
just
out.
got it.
Yes.
Well,
Just got it.
You can say it.
that's not what it's meant to be, but people interpret it that way. I mean, that's fine. Angela.
Hi, Angela.
you have a channel?
Angela does horror, all one word.
Nice.
Thanks.
Nice.
You have to have more confidence when you say
Yeah,
it.
you know, like,
I'm just
Let's try it again.
gonna.
It's demure.
go for take 2.
Angela does horror. Video coming out later this week.
See,
Hell
that's-
yeah.
I'm scared.
Much better. Much better.
See? Confidence.
Yeah.
Confidence. All right, let's bring us to the end of the world. A company in Switzerland is under investigation after a U.S. citizen willingly used a suicide capsule to aid in their permanent departure. I think the name suicide capsule is a bit jarring, to be honest with you. What do you think we should call them instead? QB.
Chris Cornell elevators.
I'm gonna jump on that and say just Chester Benning Pack. Does that work? That works.
Yeah, they're like a pod.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm going with our Bud Liar.
You just get in and shoot yourself.
Booyah.
It looks
While
cozy.
people yell, no.
No. Get back.
All right. I'm
What you got?
thinking Escape Patch Adams.
That's good.
I like it.
With a belt.
I'm going to go the snuff oven.
That was it. That's it.
It's simple.
That's simple.
And then you can snuff oven.
Yeah.
You can have commercials.
Yeah.
Be like, it's
Jingle.
It's your junior snuff oven, and it'll be like kids putting cats in it.
That'll become a Jim Gaffigan bit.
Snuff oven.
Snuff oven.
Speaking of snuff ovens, my snuff film is due out mid-October. I'm not the star. Well, I'm in it.
Well, yeah.
Good night.